Howdy guys, Bookie Laura here. It has been an absolute age since I have filmed a video. Like, I'm quite aware that you probably don't realise this because I filmed loads of videos ages ago when I was trying to catch up on my book review, so I've been releasing them. I haven't actually filmed anything in weeks and weeks and weeks. And to be honest, I haven't felt particularly motivated, but this is a video that I kind of really need to do now. It's already really late, so I just thought, let's just do that. And then if I'm not feeling making videos, then I may just not. But if nothing else, I really want to do this video, as you will have seen from the title, because it's related to my son's birthday, and his birthday was ages ago. But also I want to keep up with my book reviews, because I had a real challenge this year of reviewing all my books, so that's what I'm on. But anyway, you don't care about that right now. You want to know what my 6-year-old's favourite books are. I've decided to do this video in 2 parts. The first part being the books that he chose, because he's just so random. And sometimes I look at the books that he chose and I think, really? There are books that you are way more into than these. So I thought then I would do my version of his top 5 books and see. I mean, he is now 7. It's worth saying that right from the start. So these are the books that he chose around his 7th birthday, therefore when he was 6. So the first one which he chose was Kipper. And I believe, I mean, I'll leave the link, if I remember, to last year's video from when he was 5. I think he chose Kipper last year as well. He just threw a load of Kipper books at me and said, these. And I was like, let's just choose one. And this was the one that he chose. But I think it's the simplicity of the characters and the fact that he's had these books now for a really long time, I think just really appeals to him. He knows the stories like the back of his hand, and there are very few books that he goes back to time and time again, and this is one of them. So Kipper is always up there. After that, he chose The Rescued Kitten by Holly Webb. Now, I could be wrong, I often am, but I believe that this is the book that he chose a year ago when we were in Waterstones for Salisbury Literary Festival, and I said, I'll buy your book, because I was trying to get him to read longer books, and this is the one that he chose. I read it to him, and he now reads it quite regularly. He does love cats, so not a surprise. Then he chose The 104 Story Treehouse. This was the first sort of proper big book that he ever read, and I think on the face of it was very daunting, but as soon as he started reading it, he realised that actually a lot of it is pictures. It's very funny, it's very silly, and he loved it. So top of the list, nicely done. Another surprise for me was the Ladybird book, The Little Red Hen. I don't know why. I think it's not so much this book, but he has a set of Ladybird books. They're very short, they're very accessible, and I think he reads them quite regularly because he can. Like, if he has 5 minutes, he can just tuck into a book and know that he can finish it, which I think is quite appealing when you're a relatively new reader and lack that kind of drive to sit and read anything for any length of time. And then the grand finale, and I promise you this is true, Spam, because you probably don't believe me, but he chose The Saggy Baggy Elephant, which is one of the books, little golden books, that Spam sent me as a gift, which was really kind, and it's now apparently one of his favourite books. I think that may have had something to do with the fact that he read it like 5 minutes before I said, can you show me which are your favourite books? But he loved it, and when I asked him why, I can't remember the details, but he said something along the lines of, because the elephant had, I can't remember, I haven't read this book, but something like the elephant had no friends at the start, but at the end he did, or he wasn't happy at the start and at the end he was. So there was actually a reason when I asked him, so it wasn't just a whim. These are the books which he selected off of his bookshelf as his 5 favourite books when he was 6. I will be following up this video with one of my own, the 5 favourite books when he was 6 that I've come up with, and I definitely need to come up with a better title than that. Some of these may feature, some of them may not, and it will, if you're interested, go and check it out, because children are weird. Children are unusual creatures and very led by what's right in front of their eyes. So I think these are some of the 5 first books he saw, but he does love them, so I'm being a little bit harsh. If you have a child of a similar age, I'd love to know what they're reading, and also what was your favourite book when you were 6. That would be cool too. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.